Welcome back to round 2 of our Grand Arena of the start of the new year, where we have easily won our round 1 battle. And now we're going into round 2 against houhei, where we can check out his roster. Quick glance at his roster, we're looking at a 11.8 million GP roster, where we have every galactical legend besides Pirate King Hondo. I am seeing Darth Rev and Darth Malik up there. But let's keep going through. Radis with Omicron. Baylan Skoll, who we're close around the corner on getting. Grand Inquisitor. Oh, third sister. That's not an easy team. Dark Side Rey. Mandalore. Jar Jar. Ooh, even the 3 Omicrons on Ezra. Who else do I have to be worried about? Let's see. Do they have a Costa Nuke? Darth Bane Relic 5. Malicos 1 Omicron. Quick glance here. Quick glance. Captain Salva. Do they have Morgan Elizabeth? I gotta double check. Malagus. Starkiller. Okay, so this is pretty intimidating. Do they have Pirate King? I didn't know. Do they? Just double check. They do not have Pirate King Hondo. Let's check out their fleets real quick. Profundity, Executor. He's got to be close. I gotta check. How close is he to Leviathan? Not close. All right. Just want to know for my personal reference here. So let's see here. Let's dive into what he was able to get done over there. I was unable to change up my defenses, so I still have my defenses from the last battle. Quick haste that was unable to get through my Executor fleet, leaving a couple extra banners for me on the table. Again with Malgus getting another hold on defense. Unbelievable. I like that a lot. And then made quick haste, but we do not accept that. We're going to war. He wants to come over here and step on my side. I'll show him how Captain Carl or DK responds to that action. So on our first wall here, we got Reva with the 3 Omicrons. That's a scary team. Then we got JML. And then we got Jabba the Hutt. Alright, let's check out their bottom wall. I see some Galactic Legends. Ooh, that's scary. That is scary. We got Lord Vader. Rey with Ben Solo, no Ezra, and the Raycron, which I see armor penetration. Yikes. And then we got Baylan Skoll with his Omicrons, which this will be my first time going against Baylan Skoll. So, we got some work to do. Let's dive into the Rey battle, I think. Let's dive into that one. Let's go over there. Alright, let's dive into our first battle of round 2 here. We're going against Rey with our brand new Relic 8 Terran Malicos team here. So we are going to start out, I think we start out with our W here. And we want to get out, I'm thinking either Finn here, because he's going to keep just ramping up here. So let's just, some big damage. I went with a armor penetration Datacron, which, make quick haste of that Finn. And then I also have a lot of extra protection, so we are going to use our middle ability. Man, that guy is scary. I also did not bring Starkiller because I would like to try and use a Palpatine team if I need it. And we have everyone. Oh my gosh, this guy is a beast. Alright, let's make sure we do want to save our Rock Slam, and I want to make sure we survive our Razor here. Those are going to be important. I do not have any kind of support abilities that I can use here. So let's just, hopefully we survive. Okay, we lost Cal, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's go back to damaging Finn. Let's go damaging, oh, let's go after, I think I can only kill Poe here, but I want to see if I can sort of get the AoE. Let's go for Ben. Wow. Just, that is an awesome team. Awesome. Great way to start round 2. All right, let's dive into our next battle. All right, we're going against Baylan Skoll here. I know big counter for him is my Darth Bane, and then the second best is Jabba the Hutt. And I also have this very strong Boba Fett Datacron here, which was in the Conquest store, which is applies, doubt, and thermal detonators, and makes them pretty much useless. Let's just hope. This is my first time going against him, so let's try and get a disarm over on Baylan. Weaken him up a little bit, and then let's work on taking out. Let's go after. I'm gonna go after Merrick here. Let's see if he can kill him before his turn. So he's definitely strong. Let's blow up some more thermal detonators here. Try and get our contract. Maybe we're not really doing much damage. Does this hurt him? Just absolutely overkill. Alright, well, I did not really learn how Baylan Skoll works after that one. But, more banners. Alright, let's work on this Lord Vader team. Diving right into our next one here. Going against a Relic 9 Lord Vader. I'm bringing in my Kylo Ren with Dark Rey. This should make quick haste of this Lord Vader team. And we were not going to underman this. I could have opted to take out my Sith Trooper, but instead I brought him in just in case we needed an extra cleanse. But seems like we are doing the job just fine. And just like that, we just gotta work on this guy. Keep on stacking. Keep on stacking. Get some retribution up here. And then I'll cleanse. Very nice, very nice. Let's do a big AoE here, trying to get that health down. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And do an auto attack, and maybe an execute. Boom. Alright. First wall is down. I ought to teach him a lesson real quick. Alright. I see Kylo Ren. I see. Oh. Alright. I'll try and hide my head there. I'm actually glad I did not change up my defense, because he has absolutely stacked defense on his sides. I have saved some extra troops on my end for offense, but I'm gonna work on this top wall first so I can get the extra points on the fleets. So let's work on this side real quick. Am I gonna pawn? We got the Great Mothers versus Jabba the Hutt. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 with this team. We can only doom Chrysanthemum. Pass this ability over to Morgan, where she gets 20% max health, offense, immune to daze, and dealing 40% less damage, which is just beautiful. Do the middle ability, and I guess we can remove their buffs. Let's get rid of all those nasty buffs. Let's get some tenacity down, and then put all of our cooldowns on cooldown. All of our abilities on cooldown. Now we're gonna make worse of Chrysanthemum. Hopefully these thermal detonators are sticking, which could lead to an issue, but the goal here is to get Chrysanthemum dead once. He will not revive once I killed him with Doom, so let's see if this can that ability. I thought those AoE, it doesn't, but I can't see where they at for their contracts, but this dang dog. It's always when I'm doing the Great Mothers. Alright, they do have their contract. I'm a little bit scared now. We are not making quick work of this team right now, and he is currently under. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I might just have to mute my mic. But last time I muted my mic, I did not talk the rest of the battle. So we are just going to put up with this. Alright. We are not doing anything good right now. We are stuck under his foresight. Let's spread some more buffs. I might be playing this one more. All right, we got the turn. Okay, okay, hold on. Let's kill him. Let's get marked over here on Bush Leia. All right, no one's died yet on our side. I gotta be careful how I say it. Perfect. All right, I don't like Greedo. The way he's just balancing those balls in his hands or fondling them, it's just unacceptable. Get that out of here. All right. Well, Jabba really did not take my sister's spirit. He had something personal. All right. Get that out of here. Scrifflando. Let's work on him now. Let's get some of these abilities. And let's get Jabba the Hutt doomed here. Let's try and kill him before he gets his ult again. So let's get as many debuffs as possible. Let's try and get some armor shred. Just keep on attacking him. Alright, we got a lot of debuffs on him here. I know he's going to be immune to the majority of it. I think this W will do. It's doing a pretty decent amount of damage. We're up to 10 stacks of Blight. It's doing really good here. Pass this over to the other. Have them all attack. This is a very good matchup. I'm enjoying my great mothers. Beautiful. Beautiful. 62, we did lose spirit there, but we got our first one done. Awesome. On to the next. Alright, we're going to go with our Sith Eternal Emperor with Wat Tambor and the Sith Trooper tank to help gain taunt. I'm trying to save a lot of my teams here for the other back wall. So I'm not going to use Bane. I might have to use it on Reva though. I don't really have a good team to counter this Reva, but alright, let's work on this one. Goal here, as always, just make sure we get our Sith Eternal Emperor ult here. That's why I brought the tank to help take some of those hits. I'm going to try and get Wat Tambor a second turn. Alright. We're going to have to eliminate some people here. That's not good. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's just... Alright, well, that was perfect. Awesome. On to Reva. You're going Darth Bane into Reva. No Datacron here. I don't think I need a Datacron. I might have to eat my words here in a second, but let's see what we can do here with our Relic 8 Darth Bane against their triple Omicron Reva. We are quickly losing our troops here. Darth Bane is left solo. What will Darth Bane do? Are you serious? What is this guy? Who is this guy? This is unbelievable. Maliko's Bane. I've been building up teams for a while now. I've never seen such power. Even the Great Mothers. Wow. All right, let's check out their fleet. As we slowly closing the gap here, we have an easy cleanup in the fleet department. I will save them for last, but here we have an issue. I will show you my lineup real quick. I do have JML. I do have Darth Vader Datacron. I do have Starkiller still with Palpatine lead. And I don't have Jacustinu. I have Traya. And that's it. We are coming down to the wire on teams. This is a lot bigger of a roster. So I think I'm going to dive into the Gungans here. Let's do that. Just wanted to show the armor penetration rolls I got on this Darth Vadercron here. This thing is stacked. So we're going to take it against our Gungans here. I could have brought it against maybe their Starkiller team, but let's work on the rest of the stuff here. I know we're not really going to be able to get that thing down right away, but let's try our best. I'm not able to do any damage, so we're just going to keep on rolling through our abilities and taking down this protection plasma shield, because we cannot damage the Gungans until this plasma shield is down. But if you know, these Gungans don't really let you hit that plasma shield. They're always taunting and making you have to hit one of them. So I guess I'm going to have to isolate this guy. Let's give some extra protection over on Vader. So isolating him allows us to start damaging this plasma shield. We got 7 more times we got to hit it. 6, slowly chipping our way here. I think my goal is I'm going to auto that and then just auto around, get my W, get another hit on the plasma shield. Now it's down to 3, and then auto, get this plasma shield down to 2 more hits, 1 more hit. Survive, and auto. Perfect. Now we can start damaging these Gungans. I think I would like to start with Jar Jar. Man, they are raining balls down from the heavens. Alright, we're doing very good on our health. Okay, our armor penetration is kicking in here. Let's go after Boss. Let's take out Boss. Yeah, let's see. I think that's going to insta-kill. Let's take out... No. Alright. I'm playing around here at this point. We're just going to make quick work of these guys now. Yep. And hurl a little lightsaber at them. Beautiful. Alright. I got 2 very strong teams left now. Let's see what we can do. This is the make or break of Grand Arena. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. I threw in Ezra Bridger because the other Jedis, I don't know if I'm sort in the way here. I don't really have my Yoda Relic 1. Bashila, I'm sort of hoping we can get it done with this team. So let's dive straight into the battle here. We're going against Kylo Ren. He does have a strong Omicron that, as you can see, it hurts. It hurts a lot. It does hurt. Let's try and get some stuns. Okay. Wow. Let's put an armor shirt on Kylo. I know we're gonna need that later on. I think I would like to try and get out Hux. Let's just pass. I think I'm gonna loot to do some more damage here. Oh boy. I don't think that was a smart play. Let's gain electric defense, maybe. Let's pass back over there. Alright. And he's... Oh my gosh. Alright, this is not going good. This is really bad. We need to now focus on Rey. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble. Ability block, and they're all dead. I am in trouble here because I've now preloaded this team, but I've taken out Hux, but they just have Rey, Dark Side. Man, that is unfortunate. I don't think we're gonna be able to get by this team here. So I'm just gonna probably have to forfeit this one. I think I should submit it though, just because I'll get 1 extra banner. Yeah, alright. Let's focus on Starkiller now. I don't think my Starkiller team will be able to beat Kylo Ren, so I'm gonna use a mirror match and just throw Palpatine Starkiller against their Palpatine Starkiller, which To start here, we got the better mods, so we are just going to throw some debuffs on Palpatine. I think Palpatine is the most important character we got to take care of here. So let's get him out of the fight. We already got his turn meter reduction. And now let's get these guys all off stagger. And if you hit them with stagger, they lose all their turn meter. So we have this battle in control now. We're going to gain taunt over here on old Ben. Do some damage over there on her. Let's take Cere Junda as their Starkiller has no stacks. And let's see. I'm just going to keep working out these healers now, just in case they decide to get all healy and bring back the dead. Take care of that real quick. And we'll bring down the ship before their Starkiller even gets a turn. And battle is over. Alright. So I'm stuck going against a preloaded Relic 9 lower Darth Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. But I don't have enough teams here to get through him. I think now I just need to hope on clearing this, and we'll see how many points we get from the fleets. I'm going to be bringing in one less reinforcement here. I think that will give me an extra banner or two of advantage, as right now I'm fighting for every banner. So let's make sure we do not mess around here. Let's start with taking on the Houndstooth. We're able to go ahead and start damaging Razor Crest here, but I don't think I'm really going to get anywhere with that. Alright, let's see what we're getting. What are they doing? Alright, that's not too bad here. I'm going to remove the Houndstooth protect. I'm not going to remove his protection. We're just going to act like that never happened. I thought could have done one more there, but we did not. They're calling in the first reinforcement. They don't seem to have punishing one up, so that works in my favor. We will call in the Phantom too, just for that little extra damage. Let's do some target lock. I know. Pretty much just making sure we're surviving. Let's go after Xander Blood real quick. I feel like he's doing a lot of damage compared to the rest of their fleet. He's dealt with before they got their health back, so that's perfect. Alright, we're starting to lose some health over there. And we do not have the ult, so let's heal up everyone. I'm not going to call in my reinforcement because it's just going to lose us banners, I believe. Alright, we're looking healthy. Who we got? Sleeve one. Ooh, getting close over there, getting close. Auto attack. Alright. I was unable to get my ult here. I'm unable to get any extra protection. Let's heal up a quick. And we also got our contract for our... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, alright. We lost a little extra. Lost a couple banners there. That's not good. This is actually a really close battle right now. We need to take away their capital ship. Okay, that's going to help us out a little bit. We are unable to get around. We are marked, so let's remove all our buffs. I need to... I just need to start going to work here. Okay, good. Good. I want to be safe. I'm a little scared though. I am a little scared. We'll heal up our troops here a little bit. All right, Razor Crest is out of the fight. How many banners we got in here? 68. Unused slots 4. So we need to get an extra 4 banners. All right, let me. Where we at? All right, on to the next one. All right, I still don't have my main tank on defense here. So we're going with the Sith Fighter. They do have the Scythe and the TIE Interceptor, which might be a little bit of an issue here. This is a very strong fleet. If I don't take this one serious here, I think I want to go for the Interceptor. I don't know if that's a smart choice at all, but we're really just playing for my ultimate. I probably should have done the AoE there. I'm already off to a bad start, but let's call in our ship here, where we get an extra 25 flat speed off his reinforcement. Alright. Now I'm going to make work of Darth Vader. And now, a big AoE. It's going very smoothly, very, very smoothly. Alright, let's see what they got for reinforcements. Nothing special, doesn't even matter. Boom, alright. We need to just win the Grand Arena right here. 74 max banners. Oh! By the hair of the chinny chin chin. Oh my gosh. We need it. What is that? 8 banners? Let's see what we can do. See what we can do here. Alright. I want to get the first turn here. Maybe try and capitalize on getting someone out here. I feel like the only person I can really get out is Sith Trooper. Let's see if we can get enough damage. It's not looking too well. Man, alright. We're just going to keep throwing teams at this one. Alright. Let's see if we don't get insta-killed. We survived a little bit there. Rare to see. See? So this team is fully preloaded, and I'm just over here trying to get a couple extra banners. Precisely 8 I would need, as we are just getting pummeled. Let's try and get auto attacks. Come on, I need a little more than 1. Come on, one more, get back in there. Alright, this is going to be painful. Another Qui-Gon gym team. Hopefully we can get some big AoEs maybe. Looking real promising, right? Real promising indeed. They seem to be not taking any damage. It's my Mace Windu taunts. Who's got it? I can't even target Rey. Nice. Maybe we can remove fear. Oh, that's locked on. Well, I'm gonna have to probably say that is it for this Grand Arena. I am very upset we were not able to beat this guy. I'm going to... It's over. It's over. Unfortunately, we came up short by 8 banners. Unable to get past his Kylo Ren team, which... If we were to go through that wall, would have been 210. We got 186. So obviously going through the bottom wall in your Grand Arena is going to get you a little bit more banners. If you come across that problem in your Grand Arena, hopefully that can help you out. And then before this next one, and definitely gonna have to change some defenses here because I have a lot of Datacrons that I need to start working around here. My Luminar Datacron. So I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'll update you guys in the next video on what teams I put in here. But as for this Grand Arena in round 2, we came up short. Houhei has come out victorious. So, alright, I'll see you guys for round 3 very soon, and good luck in your Grand Arena. And don't forget to update your conquest. Stay on top of your conquest. It's important.